The Titanic was the largest ocean liner in the world when it started its maiden voyage on the 10th of April 1912 from Southampton to New York City. The first class accommodation was designed to be the pinnacle of comfort and luxury, with a gymnasium, swimming pool, libraries, high-class restaurants and opulent cabins. Consequently, some of the wealthiest people in the world at that time had tickets for this voyage. Everything about the Titanic was luxurious, and it had such advanced safety features that its builders were very confident that it was unsinkable. To be honest, they were so confident about this that the ship only carried 20 lifeboats, even though it was capable of holding 48, meaning that there were only enough lifeboats for half the passengers. The shipbuilders made a choice: luxury and aesthetics rather than being prepared for the worst. This choice cost many lives because on its maiden voyage the Titanic struck an iceberg and sunk in the freezing North Atlantic Ocean. And of the estimated 2,224 passengers and crew aboard, more than 1,500 died, which made this one of the biggest maritime disasters up to that time. Now, there are many stories that have been told of that tragic night in the open waters. However, one in particular holds a lesson for all of us. As the massive ship was already starting to dangerously lean over, and women and children were hastily bundled into the few lifeboats on board, one particularly wealthy lady started pleading with the captain to let her go back to her cabin to fetch her jewels. The captain couldn't quite believe his ears, and he told her that the ship was sinking, but she continued to nag him, so he just told her to be quick. She quickly ran down the steps to her cabin, where her fortune of jewels was lying on the dressing table. And with both hands she grabbed as many as she could, held it to her chest, and turned to run up the stairs again. And as she did, though, she saw a bowl of oranges on another table. She hesitated for a moment, and then she threw the jewels down and grabbed as many oranges as she could carry back to the lifeboat. They say that those oranges kept her and her fellow passengers alive during the next few days at sea before they were eventually rescued. They survived because this lady realized that there are times when oranges are more valuable than jewels. Friends, like the builders of the Titanic and this lady, we all face difficult decisions at times. And therefore, I want to encourage you, whatever the situation is that you may be facing, ask yourself a simple question: what is most important in my situation right now? Because there are times when oranges are more important and more valuable than jewels.